And with the start of school around here just under a couple of weeks away, how Jefferson County Public Schools will implement Senate Bill 150 in Kentucky is still undecided, and it was on the table again tonight. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Doug Proffitt. Senate Bill 150 in Kentucky impacts schools by banning discussions on gender expression, sexual orientation, or gender identity. It also allows teachers to ignore a student's preferred pronouns, and it restricts bathroom access. Tonight, Jefferson County School Board members talked about and discussed two versions of the policy during a meeting that ended with no vote and school coming fast. The WHS 11 team's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Ian Hardwitt were there at that meeting. And Taylor, you listened to a lot of concerns today. What are some of the top issues you heard?
Well, Doug, JCPS school board members, they could not come to an agreement tonight when deciding on how Senate Bill 150 needs to be implemented. However, the school district must make a decision by August 15th. With JCPS starting school in less than 2 weeks, the debate over making a decision on how Kentucky Senate Bill 150 will be implemented continues. But some parents came with demands, hoping a decision would be made tonight.
To vote for version 2, to take a stand and say we support all of our students.
She's talking about the two versions of SB 150 presented to and being debated by the JCPS School Board. Both drafts largely follow the language provided by the Kentucky School Board Association. Version 1 includes language that the district is concerned about the law and warns certain provisions may violate Title IX. Version 2, created by JCPS staff, takes it a step further with a statement at the beginning saying SB 150 violates the U.S. Constitution and Title IX. However, most parents and students are in favor of version 2.
So it would make socially transitioning easier, and getting misgendered and dead names is extremely uncomfortable for me.
Inside the Hoose Center, students, parents, teachers, and allies took the podium voicing how the board's decision will impact students.
What if there is a trans kid at my school and we now have to use the wrong pronouns for? What if they have to go into a bathroom that makes them feel uncomfortable and unsafe?
JCPS board members could not come to an agreement. They decided to table and hold this until they hear from the federal government. Board members discussed why they either were against or for version 2.
For our teachers' sake, this issue is going to be very difficult because they don't always know what the preferred pronouns are.
While some board members felt changes need to be made regarding the language of SB 150.
The malintent is very clear that it is intended to further marginalize an already vulnerable group.
Since no one was able to come to an agreement, JCPS General Counsel Kevin Brown intervened.
If this vote to table passes, you very well may be hearing from Dr. Polio and myself on or before August 15th to take another run at getting a policy in place.
Now, the school board also approved a resolution affirming support for LGBTQ+ students. In studio, Taylor Woods, WHAS 11 Night Team on your side.
Taylor, thank you. Senate Bill 150 also banned gender-affirming care for minors in Kentucky. The ACLU, representing families, has challenged that ban in federal court. Following a series of rulings, the ban was allowed to go into effect earlier this month. A motion filed by the ACLU to lift that decision is still pending in the courts.